Sweden by Abdul Khair. History. Sweden was founded in 1397, King Olaf Skotkonung, and his father Eric the Victorious, who also were the first Swedish kings to be baptized. The name of Sweden is ultimately derived from the ethnonym of the Swedes. The name of Savior itself is derived from a Proto-Norse Swe, which means one's own self. All Swedish people lived in the central Scandinavian country of Sweden, which shares long land borders with Norway and Finland, and is also near Denmark. The Swedish language is a Northern Germanic family and is closely related to Norwegian and Danish. The geography. Sweden is a country in Northern Europe on the Scandinavian peninsula. It borders Norway to the west, as shown in the map, Finland to the northeast, and the Baltic Sea, as well as the Gulf of Bothnia to the southeast. Sweden has a total area of 449,000 square kilometers, which equals to 173 square miles. Stockholm is the capital and the largest city. Sweden's geography consists of high mountains in the northwest. Sweden's many lakes and the Gulfs of Bothnia give Sweden generally a relatively mild climate. July temperature in Sweden averages to 13 degrees Celsius to 17 degrees Celsius. February is usually Sweden's coldest month, which at that time temperature is negative 22 to negative 3 degrees Celsius. Education. Education in Sweden is, the education system in Sweden is based on 9-year primary school with mandatory attendance. You have to attend them. Following this comes an elective 3 years secondary school, which is divided into two instances, where you either prepare for higher education or receive vocational education. Swedish colleges and universities are free. College in Sweden is free. Sweden is ranked number 2 best higher education in the world. The U21 ranking of national higher education systems has named Sweden as the second best in the world in their 2014 report, which includes 50 countries. First is United States, second is Sweden, third is might be Europe, which is might be in Europe, which I'm not really sure about. Main occasions. National Day. The National Day is, since 1983, Sweden has celebrated its National Day on 6 June. This is the date on which Gustav Vasa was crowned king in 1523. Lucia. Saint Lucia's Day, also called the Feast of Saint Lucia, is a Christian feast day celebrated on 13th December in Advent. Christmas. It's celebrated in a lot of places, but in this case it's Swedish. Christmas holiday is celebrated throughout December and traditionally until Saint Notes Day on January 13. That's what Swedish people do. It's not like other countries. Advent. It's by December. Sweden has very few hours of daylight. The first Sunday of Advent comes as an eagerly awaited sign that Christmas is approaching. So time to light up the candles and heat up the mulled wine, which is glögg, and get into the Christmas mood because sunlight is here. Transportation. There isn't a lot of transportation, but public transportation here has extensive network of underground trains, which is called T-Bana, and commuter trains and buses. Stockholm Metro. Stockholm's tunnelbana is the only metro system in Sweden. They usually have, as I said, metros, buses for public transportation, trains, and that's about it. But they also have cars, taxis, as well as airplanes. Main economy. Sweden is an export-oriented mixed economy featuring a modern distribution system, excellent internal and external communications, and a skilled labor force. Sweden's primary export commodities include industrial machinery, automobiles, paper products, iron and steel products, pulp and wood, and even chemicals. Let's go into culture. Culture. Language. The official language of Sweden is Swedish, we all know that, and is spoken by a majority of individuals in Sweden. Swedish language have become primarily from Latin, German, and Danish. Food. The most traditional food is meatballs, which is called köttbullar, are made with ground beef or a mix of ground beef, pork, and sometimes veal or venison, sometimes including breadcrumbs. The dress is a national custom as shown in the picture, with yellow and blue for women, and for male it's with yellow pants with black boots. as well as with a black hat and a black jacket. Sports. There are so many sports in Sweden, but the most used ones are most played ones are bandy, football, ice hockey because there's a lot of ice there, rugby league football. A lot of people play it as well. Handball, basketball, rugby union, and skiing. The skiing is also a really big one because it's a lot of snow in Sweden. And this is it for my slideshow. Thank you, and have a good day.